Hey, what's up, guys? It's Luke, and welcome to my channel, Watch Stuff with Luke. We're back to Discovery. It's Thursday, and so we have episode 3 of season 3. In episode 1, we had Jess Burnham making her way into the future, and then in episode 2, Discovery comes and joins her. And at the very end of episode 2, she gets to reunite with them. She saves Discovery from that parasitic ice. And so now we get to find out what happens next. Is she going to tell Discovery? Well, of course she's going to tell Discovery about all that she's been through. And she's also going to tell her all that she knows about the future so far. And I think that should be pretty interesting. But where does Discovery go from here? Burnham, I think, wants to know about the burn. And maybe that's going to be an ongoing season-long mystery that they get to solve or go back to. We'll see what happens, because this third episode is going to be really, really key in establishing what this future plotline is going to be all about. Because so far, episodes 1 and 2 are just about them getting to the future and being there and kind of being fish out of water. So, we want to see, or I want to see, what happens, like what is going on and what is Discovery going to do when they're in the future. What's going to happen with Starfleet? Are they going to try to restart it? Are they going to try to fix things to the way they think things should be? Or are they going to try to adapt to the way the future is? I have no idea. So we'll see what Star Trek Discovery has in store right now. Let's go.
Then came the burn. No one knows how or why it happened, but in an instant, all dilithium went inert. Any ship with an active warp core detonated.
All those people must have totally just
Federation as we know it
died at
disappeared
that same
overnight.
time.
It's now just
That's a great
shadow.
disturbance in the Force, if I've ever heard of one.
Wherever I go, I look for you, my friends. I listen for any sign of your arrival.
I really like this opening. It's so cool. Like, it starts with her log. She never thought she would see Discovery again. And now with Saru, that's beautiful. And damn it, Detmer! Giorgio!
You are a captain in the truest sense of the word.
Together.
Hi, Captain! Oh, that's cool. They got those little things fixing up Discovery.
I keep thinking there's gotta be something on Earth that we'll recognize, right? I don't know, the Gateway Arch? The Giza Pyramids?
Great Wall of China.
Welcome aboard.
You're not Detmer.
Why is Giorgio manning the transporter?
I'd rather kill myself.
She's not my girlfriend.
Wife? So why did Giorgio transport him over?
I must admit, Commander, I'm having some difficulty trusting your judgment.
That thing gonna fit in there? Barely. I'm actually very interested to see what Earth is gonna be like.
Black alert, please.
It still looks like a big pizza cutter. Oh, Saturn. Wow, they got the Earth fast from Saturn. It's like nothing there. Where's like the star bases? Where's everything? Oh, that's the tech.
I am Captain Doyer of the United Earth Defense Force.
United Earth
Your
Defense
vessel
Force.
has violated. We are beaming aboard now.
Okay, let's pause for a second here. Earth seems like a really different place in the future. I didn't think they'd get back to Earth this quick, but you know what? The Spore Drive instantaneously travels, which is pretty darn useful. They can go anywhere they want. But doesn't seem like a very nice place at all. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens from here on out. Did Earth become really xenophobic and just like, oh, the universe is against us now, the whole galaxy hates us, the Federation is done, and people are after us? What is going on with Earth? It just looks like it got completely militarized. Kind of looks like Will.i.am just there.
Having Federation headquarters on Earth made it a potential target.
I do not understand. Earth is no longer part of the Federation.
Why should we be? We can take care of ourselves.
Wow, that's news. Earth is no longer a
What
part
about the Starfleet
of the
officer who sent the transmission I
Federation.
received?
I'm sorry.
Wow, Earth is like a dead end? That's nuts.
Federation vessel.
What is
dilithium
this?
immediately.
Scan us. We have no dilithium on board.
Take that fight away from our orbit or we'll shoot them out of the sky, and you will have started a war in the name of Starfleet.
Wow, what a jerk.
I'm detecting an unauthorized departure from the shuttle bay.
It's Burnham. So it seems like the Raiders and all the different sections are completely different. They're all on their own. They all do their own kind of things. And they're different in every
Whatever they
single
were, I was digging them out of my
sector.
Lieutenant Detmer!
Detmer a little bit slow on the throttle here.
It's possible. Raiders are charging the phasers and getting ready.
United Earth has a standing orders.
Time to fight or die,
Wow, that
Captain.
camera work. Whoop, 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 whoop. Michael saves the day.
Diplomacy is so slow.
Humans v humans. Oh, and who's this girl? She's like totally just tapping into everything.
Are there others like you?
There's no one like me.
That's true.
I'm willing to discuss terms.
As am I.
Do.
May your search be fruitful, Captain Saru.
She seems a lot nicer than when we first met her.
I am Admiral Tal.
I had a feeling she would say that. I'm pretty sure this isn't the last we've seen of Mr. Book. Is that Earth?
Starfleet Academy.
Indeed. Well, at least it was.
Now it's an apartment
Where is
complex.
I used to study under this tree. Did I?
Me too.
It's so
Bunch of nerds.
big now.
You may have your 5 minutes. Enjoy.
Saru is such a softie. They should carve their names in it. What? The Bay Bridge looks like the Golden Gate Bridge now. Wow, Earth looks pretty cool. Alright, well that's Star Trek Discovery Episode 3 of Season 3. And it's the return to Earth. Wow, they got back to Earth really quick. Interesting, I mean, this actually reminded me a lot of one of the original Star Trek episodes where there were two factions that couldn't get along and they were like the same faction. Was that the original series or am I thinking of something else? But it was neat to see that enemy that they had was really themselves, and they had a miscommunication which caused a huge conflict. That just shows how a lack of communication really ruins a whole lot of things, and I actually talked about it in my Breaking Bad reactions. Communication is key, and a lot of these shows use a lack of communication to show how messed up and how bad things can get, because if you don't communicate, bad things are going to happen. And so it looks like Earth and Titan, they really didn't have to go to this huge war. A lot of this Discovery stuff doesn't remind me of classic Trek, obviously, but I do see some classic Trek things sprinkled in to the show, and I'm totally fine with it. I enjoy watching it, but it is completely different than your classic Trek. They are in a completely new world. There is nothing that has ties to like the classic Enterprise stuff. What I'm talking about, Enterprise like Enterprise, but like the NC 1701D or E or A, those ships. That's a world that this is just not that world. And I think fans are gonna miss that because, come to think of it, that's the world that was built in Star Trek. And now they're taking it to a new place and just resetting the whole thing. Good or bad? I don't know, but I think a lot of people who really enjoy classic Trek aren't gonna like that, just because this isn't Star Trek. It's something new, and they're building their own thing, which, you know, new things aren't bad, but boy, we hate to get rid of the old as well. So I don't know what to think. It's just an interesting thing, because Earth isn't even part of the Federation anymore. Blows your mind. But good episode, and I can't wait for the next one, because I want to see what happens with Discovery, and are they going to find out this mystery of the burn and what happened to the Federation. I actually really want to see what the Federation is like in this time period, and I want to see if there are any Federation ships and what they look like. So obviously it's still really early in the season, but looking forward to that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.
So you gotta smash like, subscribe, click the links down below so I make a time. Comment, say hi, hit the bell so I know I'll see you next time. Smash like, subscribe, click the links down below so I make a time. Comment, say hi, hit the bell so I know I'll see you next time.